Just keep on trusting, things will get better. Keep praying and fasting. No, don't you give up. Victory's ahead. My God will open up the door. Don't be afraid, just walk right through. Keep holding on, victory is sure. Don't you give up.
Wait, it's taking me. Yes, my birthday. Welcome, ma.
What's going on?
My birthday yesterday. I'm not your boyfriend. John. Traveling. Somebody said that I should give it to you. I should to Africa for your charity business.
Charity. Yes. That's nice and thank God. Yeah, that would be nice for Africa. Thank God. So, I can't wait for you to even come. John. Okay. I see you there when you go. Don't be long, sharp. Wow.
How are you, my dear?
Hello.
I'm fine. My God. Wonderfully created.
Thank you. Say hello to Sister Mimi.
Because your love is just hacking. Carry the way.
Thank you.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, man. Good
I see you
afternoon,
are not. Never mind.
Thank you, ma'am.
John, we need to look at the time.
I'm very sorry for running late. So we have to go ahead.
Yes. I can't wait.
Let's oh, hold on.
It's a nice place for Africa.
What's your auntie doing with all this stuff?
Wow. Very nice.
Don't mind her. All she's doing is ministry. All in the name of money. You can't imagine that. Taking clothes here and there, sending to Africa for the needy.
Oh. All those clothes to Africa for the needy.
It's not that she's saying, she's doing charity ministry, as she said. So she's sending it to Africa to the needy.
My dear, don't be deceived. I'm sorry to say this.
You're my Lord.
Condemn your sister. I think something is fishy somewhere. And you can never tell. Your sister, she might have been building mansion in Africa and she'll be deceiving you that it's for charity.
Really?
You can never tell.
Well, that's her business. Me, I know. Well, you know, I have a very good business as well. And I think I can start.
It is true. And the reason why I'm in love because you have you are talented and you are gifted.
Thank you.
So mind you, if your sister can be doing that business, making money and fooling people here that I'm sending things in Africa, she's making money there. We too, we can start our own.
That's right. I can be a minister of God through my singing and dancing, isn't it?
I mean, all the media.
Hey, That's right.
You need to do something, my
Sister me, I will be right back, man. See you later.
Okay, Auntie. We'll see you later, man. God bless you, man.
Thank you.
Love you, dear.
Is it a sin to have a God of my life? Is it a sin to have a ministry of yours? Is it a sin for you to answer to the call about your life? Because the Lord has called me to be a charity person. A charity business to be able to help people in Africa. And I answered that call. I took that bold step to answer the call of the Lord upon my life. I used all my money. As I was coming from work, I have my own job. I am a care for your sake. I'm not spending the money from the charity. I want you money to send all this in Africa. Look at my own blood sister. Look at my mom. Telling me that I'm spending the money for myself. I want to make my money. I've been to for God's sake. Oh, come on.
So don't give up. Just keep on trusting. Things will get better. Keep praying and fasting. No, don't you give up. Victory's ahead. My God will open up the door. Don't be afraid, just walk right through. Keep holding on, victory is sure. Don't you give up.
Where's John? He's taking me to made. Papa, well, not with my boyfriend. He said that I'll give it to you for your ship.
That's nice. That's nice for Africa. Okay. I said, wow.
Hello.
Wonderfully created. Your love is just checking me out. Hello, Auntie.
Oh, hey, darling. How are you? Okay, well, I can see you are not. Never mind. Never mind.
You're welcome. Thank you, ma'am.
You need to go.
Yes. We have to go now, yeah?
Yes, I can't wait.
Hold on.
all she's doing is all in the name of money. You can't imagine that. Taking clothes here and there, sending to Africa for the needy.
Oh, your sister, she's sending us to
she's taking it, she's doing charity ministry, as she said. So she's sending it to Africa.
Don't be deceived. I'm sorry to
my love.
I'm not but I think something is fishy somewhere. You can never tell. She met a mansion in Africa and she will be deceiving you.
Really?
You can.
Well, that's you know. I can start ministry.
It is true.
Yeah.
You are talented.
Thank you.
So my in that business, making full people here that I'm sending things. We can.
The minister of God through my singing and dancing, isn't it?
I mean, I will be doing all the media. You know that.
Sister, I will be right back, man. See you later.
Okay, we'll see you later. God bless you, man.
Voice of God. I have called you. I have chosen you on this great commission to look after the poor, to bless them, to console them. Remember in my word, as it was written in the Bible, I'm homeless, you give me shelter. And you are asking, when have I done this to you? I said to you, once you've done this to my servant, you have done it to me. Now, you are listening to the voice of man, not my voice. Because you are mocked on the journey of your ministry. You want to forsake the great commission I have commanded you. Listen carefully, my daughter. There is a glorious house awaiting you in heaven, where there is no sorrow, where there is lasting joy, where there is happiness, not in this sinful heart. Now, take up your cross and continue to journey in this way. Take up your cross and continue as I have commanded you. Do not be fear or be dismayed. Continue. Now, go! 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 I have given you the power to succeed every tribulation, and it shall be well with you.
Is that my voice I'm hearing again? Yes. Oh Lord, this question is heavy for me to carry. The trials and tribulations. This is a lot for me to bear, Lord. You still want me to carry on in this ministry, in this calling of mine? Who am I to disobey? Oh, King of glory, I don't want to lose that kingdom. I don't want to lose it out of the part of your kingdom, oh Lord. That Lord, where there be no more sorrow, where there be no more death, no money, no night, everything is glittering, and the angels are singing unto you, holy, holy, holy. Me up, catch me worthy to be particular of it. Oh, I will take up my cross. Yes, I've been empowered. Oh yes, I will move on. I will march on. I need to myself. Yes, yes. Forward never, backward never. I need to never.
In Africa, you have a housemate. What's here? Oh. And I know you don't want to be here. What can I do for him? I know you love to eat pounded yam.
I'm sorry. I can't wait to get in.
What is it?
You know what happened? My God. Breaking news.
Breaking news?
Remember, yeah, I always read news from either my iPad or something just triggered and, said I should get a newspaper.
Hey, what is it?
Do you know what I saw there?
What you saw? What did you see?
Breaking news.
This is Sister Me now.
84-year-old woman inherited a property to Akira. House plus 100,000 pounds. Tosinete?
Have you seen in the newspaper?
Yes. Yes. You know that, Kiara? That my 85-year-old woman.
Tell me reality. I saw it from the newspaper.
She together.
Yes.
And I will be married for 3 days. Suddenly, I got to join and I met the whole family. I was wondering what to sack me. Have I done wrong? But all things around. All things around. Miracle of miracle. I couldn't expect the unexpected happened. I saw the white man sitting among them. I was wondering, who is this white man? And a big book was put on the table. I said, what will? They said, their mother, that house that I used to go and look after for the past 3 years, to me, this is the oh, I saw the family. Sister Favor has been favored. Yes. Not only that. Not only that. She gave me a check, 100,000. She said she knows that I'm into charity. That I have a call upon myself.
Auntie, let me tell you something. The Spirit of the Lord have told me that I'll be coming here, that you are going to be blessed. But I don't want to be too forward. I've never married this sister, but truly you are my in-law.
Sister,
I'm happy for us. I'm happy for us. We are all blessed.
I give God the glory. Over this your ministry. I will join you in this ministry.
In this ministry, in this ministry, in this my calling. Not only that, everything in that property, all the settings, everything, pata, the woman said is for me. That I can ship them. I can ship them to Africa, to those that are in need. Hallelujah. I never believe myself. So this ministry, they told me not to that I should face that ministry, that they want to support me. The watchman, the lawyer, joined the ministry.
We are doing it together from now. Stop saying yes. What's wrong with you? Are we married yet? That is too much. What's wrong with you? Sister me, you know we are blood. And we are together.
Now you know we are. So I heard you on that day that you and your boyfriend, you are talking to tell you this. Yes, me, I will not look back. I will not count on all those things that you said. Shebi, you said that I'm selling those things to use the money on myself. They won't build for myself in Africa.
He wants to separate us. I can see that you are evil. You are evil. You are an evil man. You want to separate me and my sister.
You are forgiven. But just change. Change. Don't deny anybody. If you see anybody on a call, the call of the Lord upon their life, try as much as possible to support them. Be Aaron that help to lift Moses' hand up. Support them in any way that you can support. Whether with your knowledge, anything is not about money. You can use your time, your wisdom, everything that you have to support and back them up. And in doing this, you are building a mansion for yourself in heaven. Yes, try and do this. Change. I am not forsaking you, and I am not condemning you, but I am preaching to you the word of repentance. Just repent and change. And we shall do it. Heaven is our throne. Hallelujah.
So don't give up. Just keep on trusting. Things will get better. Keep praying and fasting. No, don't victories ahead. So don't give up, just keep on trusting. Things will get better. Keep praying and fasting. No, don't you give up. Victories ahead. My God will open up the door. Don't be afraid, just walk right through. Keep holding on, victory is sure. Don't you give
Where is John? I can't even wait. We are going out. Thank God for this. And I'm going out with my boyfriend. Still living out.
Are you traveling?
Traveling. That's for you. You to send it to Africa. Yes.
That's nice. That's very good. Yeah, that would be nice for Africa. So you're waiting for your boyfriend now.
John.
I see you there when you go. Don't
How are you, my dear?
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
My God. One of the great.
Who say hello to Sipami?
We just carry you. Hello, auntie.
Oh, hello, darling. How are you?
I'm good, man.
Okay, well,
Good
I see you
afternoon,
are
man.
not. Never mind. Never
You're
mind.
welcome, man. Thank you.
John, we need to go.
Yeah. I'm running late, so we have to go now, yeah?
Yes.
Let's. Oh, hold on.
These are nice clothes for Africa.
What's your auntie doing with all this stuff?
Wow. Very nice.
Now, all she's doing is ministry. All in the name of money. You can't imagine that. Taking clothes here and there, sending to Africa for the needy.
Oh! Your sister sent all those clothes to Africa for the needy.
Anyway, it's not that she's selling it. She's taking ministry as she sent. So she's sending it to Africa to the needy.
My dear, don't be deceived. I'm sorry to say this. I'm not trying to condemn your sister, but I think something is fishy somewhere. And you can tell your sister, she might have been building mansion in Africa and she will be deceiving you that it's charity. You can never tell.
Well, that's her business. Me, I know. Well, you know, I have a very good voice as well. I think I can start ministry.
It is true. And that is the reason why I'm in love. You are talented and you are gifted.
Thank you.
So, mind you, if your sister can be doing that business, making money and fully hear that I'm sending things in Africa, where she's making money there, we too, we can start our own
That's
business.
right. I can be a minister minister of God through my singing and dancing, isn't it?
And me, I will be doing all the media.
Hey, I will make it.
And we will make money from there. You know that? We need to do something, my dear.
Look at the voice. Sister, I will be right back, man. See you later.
Okay, Auntie. We'll see you later, man. God bless you, man.
Thank you.
Love you, dear.
Thank you. Is it a sin to have a call upon your life? Is it a sin to have a ministry? Is it a sin for you to answer to the call of God upon your life? Because the Lord has called me to be a charity person. To have a charity business, to be able to help people in Africa. And I answer that call. To answer the call of the Lord upon my life. I use all my money. As you can see, I'm from work. I have my own job. I am a carer for God's sake. I'm not spending the money from the charity. I use money to send all these things to Africa. My own blood sister. Sister, telling me that I'm selling these clothes to use the money for myself. For God's sake, I work with money. I've been working since yesterday. I'm just coming back for God's sake. I have my own job for God's sake. Oh, man. My brother, sister, mingle with the bad friends for God's sake. I don't know yet. If a sister cannot trust me, who else will trust me? Will you trust me? If you cannot trust me, then I have to call up God for my life. What do you expect from others? What do you expect from people out there? No. Oh yes, no. It's enough. It's enough. I am not doing this anymore. No way. No, I'm packing it up. I am not doing it anymore. No.
My child. Will you listen to the voice of a man or you listen to the voice of God? I have called you. I have chosen you on this great mission to look after the poor, to bless the needy, to console them. Remember in my word, as it was written in the Bible, that if I'm hungry, you gave me food. If I'm thirsty, you give me drink. When have I done this to you? And I said to you, once you did this to my servant, you have done it to me. Now, you are listening to the voice of man, not my voice. Because you are mocked on the journey of your ministry. You want to forsake the great mission I have commanded you. Listen, and listen carefully, my daughter. There is a glorious house awaiting you in heaven, where there is no sorrow, where there is everlasting joy, where there is happiness. That is where your work is. Now, take up your cross and take up your cross. And continue as I have commanded you. Do not be feared or be dismayed. Continue. Now, go! 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 I have given you the power to succeed every tribulation, and it shall be well with you.
Is that your voice I'm hearing again? Yes. Oh Lord, this cross is heavy for me to carry. The trials and tribulations. This ministry is a lot for me to be a Lord. You still want me to carry on in this ministry, in this calling of mine? Who am I, Lord? Who am I to disobey? Oh, King of Glory, I don't.
Good evening, people. This is Classic Stars. I'm your host, Abimbola Ayodele, and here at Heritage TV. I've got two special guests here, a very, very special celebrity here with me. I've got Mr. Larry Ekundayo. Welcome, sir.
Good afternoon, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And we've got a commercial agent, Ben Gray, here. So if anybody wants to go into boxing, that's the man to speak to. Anybody wants anything to do with commercial, you speak to them. You speak to him. Welcome, Gray.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
Okay, right, Mr. Larry, over to you. Who is Mr. Larry Ekundayo?
Larry Ekundayo, I am the best welterweight in the country. Larry, the natural Ekundayo. I'm a professional boxer, and what can I describe myself as? Just natural, actually.
Natural and everything, because I know the British gave you that natural term, because I've been doing a lot of you.
Actually, that's true.
So I need to ask you, how did you start boxing? When? What age?
I started about 12.
Wow.
Back in Lagos. I'm sure people that are familiar with growing up back in Nigeria, you know what it takes to be going to school. Such a thing as bully or facing bullies, you have to fight for yourself. So I started boxing with a hope to protect myself, but I end up representing Nigeria. I actually started representing my club, then represented Lagos State, the National Sport Festival. 1998, that was my first outing representing Lagos State, the bantamweight, and in 2000 I moved up to welterweight, which has never been done, and I won gold competition for Lagos. And also the third time I represented Lagos was at top 12, which they used to call it and I came out as the best boxer of the night before representing.
That was in 1988 or
1998.
1998.
1998, 2000, and 1.
Clarify from you, because you said, well, because there was bullying, so it's sort of like a passion. You said like as if it's a passion that is like what drove you into boxing, or it's just the bullying bit that drove you into boxing?
It's not. I think naturally I can fight. I've never been bullied, but the fact that it's just something. It was them days where you just have to be able to fight. You just, no one can mess with you. In fact, I can hold my own ground. That was the reason why I was just doing it for fun. No, I didn't know what my ability would be as a boxer. I just wanted just to do it for fun.
Okay.
But when I was doing it, I make sure my parents didn't No, because my parents, every African parent.
That big. I was just about to ask you that big because I was about to ask you what are the challenges, because I know as a Nigerian families, they want doctors, they want lawyers. Nowadays, they want music artists, they even want boxers, they want footballers.
Exactly.
But back in the days, most of them, they want a child. I've got an accountant. Oh, he's a doctor. So what challenges did you face with your family when you were actually training as a boxer?
I started. I always tell my mom I'm going to after school club. That's Barclays. I go to boxing club. My dad was in the Nigerian army.
Okay.
My parents didn't know.
So that's where you got it from, because of your dad, because as an army. All the drillings,
I live in Charlie, the army barracks there.
Oh.
Then moved to Mushin with my mom when I was around.
Hello.
That's it. I'm Mushin original.
And with the chief of
The area
boy, chief number 1.
That's it.
AKA Mr.
Bolu. Yeah, so obviously the Nigerian parent, I think it's all parents want the children become lawyers, doctors, all of these.
Because we live in education.
That's right. Education is very important, but if you have a child, we need to support it, because at the moment you can see parents want their children to become a musician, as you mentioned, or footballer, or boxers. So the reason being is we've seen what athletes to achieve. A musician, if you're good at it, but someone like myself, I have to keep it secret because I know I'm gonna find out my dad. That's it. I'm not brother found out, but it was a bit too late, and I got the beating of my life.
Oh, so he became the snitch.
No. He just wasn't living together. He was out of town for a bit, but when he came back, he found nothing. The beating that from my brother and my whole career, I don't think I've received the beating in the actual ring in my whole career. And that one bit that
So Nancy was your winner.
yes. I learned how to defend. I learned how to defend with it.
So he's the one thing that you started with. Right. There's another thing caught me about you, because I know when you actually applied to some games, like the All African Games.
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't meet the requirements.
No, I actually did. I qualified week break.
Okay.
And I was making weight. I learned so much. I was making weight, but like they gave us a week break, and I just can't keep my eyes and my hands off the pounded yam. I'm overweight.
Oh.
I know. I just.
And that pounded yam, because I hope you're not giving Chief pounded yam.
He loves it.
Chief.
The secret ingredient. This is what it's spice.
So that's the. I'm like zipping it.
So I couldn't make the weight to qualify, even though the whole team was like, you have to. You know, I can't with always. I was like about 5'8" tall, and I'm weighing 54 kilograms. That is too. So then I moved from bantamweight to welterweight. That was 1999. I was national champion at the weight, but I couldn't make the weight, so I said that's it. I moved up to welterweight, and I've been welterweight since then.
Me towards you, sir. You're successful at the 30. Very impressive.
Thank you.
But most boxers, they retire at that age. So, where's you going?
Well, I think you as hold us. You think it's all in the head. I'm pretty young to vote.
So it's just a number.
It's a number, and the most important thing is how you maintain yourself. What do you do with your body? Do you drink? Do you party at night? Do you eat too much? Do you, if excess of everything's bad? I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't party, I don't clubbing. I've been to the club my whole life, and the first time I went to the club, I actually got kicked out.
Why? I asked. So that's secret. You see that you're going to hear that first classic stars.
Actually, it was a talk show. It was years ago where I think it was 2012. I was dancing, and I think that was the first time I was in the club, and I felt like maybe I just warm up a little bit, so I was in a bit of a. And then lady, I promise you, at real purpose, walked into my punch. She must have been doing moonwalk, and she walks into my punch.
And then she got it. The black guy eventually.
It wasn't the black. Right at the back of the head. Yeah, so even the foul. Yeah, the foul. So obviously the boyfriends and everyone that they actually kicked off for trying. It's just like I didn't mean to do, but obviously I think they're going to be cheated or whatever. So anyway, the bouncers took me out. Last I'm going to fight bouncer. It's just me.
Shut you out.
I remember I had
was that really embarrassing for you or not? Would be.
Not really.
You're a super. You're a super to be.
Years ago.
Okay, so I'll be superstars years ago.
Even though I was embarrassed because I couldn't say 9 years wrong. I didn't do it.
She can dance, you know. It could be embarrassing.
And honestly,
we're going to try to go to strictly.
Actually, a dance.
Oh,
I'm very, very good at footwork.
Choreographers, can you hear that? He needs you now. You need to learn how to dance.
So,
another thing, no, you've been involved in 125 fights. You've won as an amateur, but you won 110. Yeah. So how do you feel?
Even the one that I lost, I felt like most of them are not. I didn't I thought it was such a true. Even natural pain, there's reason behind. And some referee or judge shall say, like a certain fighter, I've been told I do too much of a showboat, and I didn't do it on purpose. It's natural. I boxed, and I didn't get the decision because if I was showboating and disrespectful towards my opponent, it was just doing a box. I don't know any way to box, but him going I lose, still embraced the fact I was there, and I know I did my best.
Okay, now let's go to this because I saw this fresh. Fresh, it's got fresh. In fact, please do it. 2 weeks ago, you just noticed. Gary Gates, I felt I put hands on. Green, white, green. Although it's British, but it's also green. Night boy,
It's definitely
nine boy. Yeah. This belt 2 weeks ago. I used the commission or this fight was through you.
Yep, we worked with his match with the MC Globe great team, and we together went out and they got into the shot.
Okay.
It's a very difficult opponent, and Larry did
So
his best.
okay. So while you were training for what chance do you feel
boxer, there's more to fight, there's more to training.
Yeah.
Fight.
The tension.
The fight is just fight.
Okay.
Preparation is the most important thing. And I would say thank you to Reverend.
Well, it's so good to have, because I know she's an inspiration to you.
That's what. So the reason I just took her name there because I wouldn't have done it because
In what way was
so
she?
to prepare for that, you encounter injuries. And to prevent injuries, you have to have a solid team. You have your nutritionist, you have your massage, just there, everything to prepare for fight without you thinking, okay, I need to go to work. We can't combine it together, work and train together, our family, but having a financial support makes a massive
On you.
in the training camp. For this camp, I started the training camp for this fight from April, and between April, I kind of like I got half every time I go running.
Okay.
And in April to July, and these don't include my sprints. I calculated every run, every jogging that I've done. I did about 200 miles runs.
Running.
And that doesn't include.
So him as the commercial agent with Bell, when you went for this decision, when you went for this site, you as a commercial agent, well, because I know he said about the financial days, so I need to know exactly your role is, what part
Can
you
I
took.
have, please?
I would want to take, because sorry, I actually need to do him as well because he's too comfortable for this chair. The chief,
Let me say, and then I'll
you're adding. Okay, come on.
Alright. You asked what role.
Yeah. For him, yeah.
I would not have met Modesta.
Okay, so he is
Out. He was out and chase people.
for someone.
Once so only that, and even if he comes back with the negative
Report.
news,
Yeah,
I never heard about it.
he keeps it within
Keeps
himself.
it within himself, and this man will go out of his pocket to make sure all the expenses that I need covered of his wallet. And he don't tell me about it. This man will go and buy previous Bible. And we have to, there's some stuff have to be done in from the box of control. And in 2 days, I don't know about it. He has to go to Scotland overnight. Box. I didn't know nothing about it. All I want me to do is focus on the fight.
So, both of you, I need to clarify something. How did you meet? Because you've spoken well of him. So, how did you guys?
Well, so we met. I've always been passionate about boxing. I've worked in boxing previously, and I know.
Boxer?
I've done.
Okay.
I know boxing. I know boxing. So I went to this boxing club with a real club, and Harry was a coach there, and I just turned up and I was and saw that box. And he didn't obviously I saw him, and I was like, "Who the hell's that guy there?" That guy's a little, he's who's he with? Which right, I was told he was anyone, and I was like, okay. So I got him to be my trainer for my fight, and from that we
You
became know and trust each other,
Okay.
and as well, actually. But
So that means if I want to become a professional, is the
when he finishes, he's going to make a great trainer for other Nigerians.
other ones, yeah.
A lot
So what's about you?
That's my mentor. He's one of the best Nigerian fighters ever.
Where is he now? Now here.
He's a baker.
He's been still
Before was in the British champion, Commonwealth champion,
Okay.
African champion, and I think he won the European
Yeah, something. Yeah. But great fighter. And it's it. I mean, Nigeria has got huge. There's an infrastructure in place to deliver on that talent, but a lot of fighters end up under another flag, there'll be America, Britain, and Larry Nadose fighting under the Queen of Nigeria. Unfortunately, they don't get the support that they need. Going back to Larry earlier, the fight actually isn't won or lost on the night very often. The fight is won or lost in training camp. These guys are fighting British guys who are looked after properly. And so with the support of the Dark Christchurch and Mother Esther, they're going to have a proper camp. Now what happens there is you the level, and once I get to the level, the actual takes over.
Okay, right. So now I get where both of you are confused. So you like, how would I say, Toro and Kennedy.
yeah.
That's the word I will. Now, the thing that occurred to me is this October 2016 thing, the African Boxing Union.
Yeah,
The ABU. So you defended. I need to clarify what happened here.
I made it to the
Ghanaian, yeah.
I boxed the guy.
Lamptey, yeah. You defeated him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to push him because he's
Because that's it. That I said. I need to clarify. October 2016.
he snatched the flag off my hand and chucked it on the floor because he was.
Which like in white green?
Yes.
Oh, so you actually booked his ass.
I have to. People was like, you should have knocked him out. If I knocked him, that means he's not afraid of punishment. I have to take him down the
way. The Nigerian men.
I punish him and just make him go 12 rounds and make sure he doesn't win anything. Punished him. Instead of knocking him out, sure, I snatch flag.
Oh yeah.
And in this fight, his opponent ahead of the fight. He said, did something to a camera. He said that Nigeria, you've lost at football. You're going to lose boxing. This title's coming home to Scotland. And Larry saw this.
And you should have. That's I'm giving the baiting now. That's a good one. Keep stretching. We're going on a 5 minutes break, and we're going to go on a commercial break now. There's still more questions to ask our boxer. But before we go on break, there's a few questions I'm going to ask you. And before I answer this question, we're going to go on a break before you answer. Do you ever buy field? Stay tuned, people. When we come back, he's going to answer a question. Stay tuned.
Heritage Television, promoting African culture and heritage at its best. Have concerned you to both local and international news that relates to you. From grassroots football to African children's programs, Heritage Television, we cover your social and special events like weddings, birthdays, anniversaries, cover them live on our apps and online. Heritage Television. Broadcasting everything about culture and heritage. Heritage Television, we've got it covered. Do download our apps on both Android, iOS, and Windows mobile platform. Heritage Television, your very own TV station.
LOC. LOC. God bless you. LOC. God bless you. My people, and why right? Reverend Mother Doctor Esther Abimbola is asking us and celebrating where United States of America 41 Broadway on Saturday, the 28th of July 2018. Don't forget, 41 Broadway, New York, America. Oh, celebrating comfort.
Hello people, we're back here. This is Classic Stars Celebrity Talk Show. I'm your host, Abimbola Idili, and I'm here with a celebrity guest, and our commercial agent, Chief Bolua Tife Ben Gray here. So right now, before we went on a commercial break, that's a little bit tricky from the question. In the near future, are you ever thinking of fighting Mayweather?
Oh, I'm ready to fight anyone. I think moment never retired, so it's no longer boxing. He's into promoting
now.
So it's not fighting myself. We're looking to fight whoever is there.
So that is next level. So as the control agents now, the next level is anybody or people come to you.
Well, no, I mean the people that deal with this will be
Manager, MTK Global.
People focus on, I will pass that through to them.
Okay.
But Barry has said he's the Nigerian Floyd Mayweather.
Okay.
Boxing style. And Larry said he'd love to fight in Nigeria.
Okay.
You know, he can fight in London, and that's it would be wonderful for Nigeria, I think, to have a massive sporting event in the country. With that event is time there, and it's a great news story.
So one of the reasons why you're very perhaps on the night of August to meet the High Commissioner, because at least it's something. Because I'm hearing this new now that if you wait for him to Nigeria defense title in his homeland, so by going to the High Commission, this is a good thing where you could.
Well, we're going to go and honour His Excellency because he came to the fight.
Okay.
And he was the first one in the building. He was
Really?
and his our friend and special advisor, Lion,
Lion,
were there. And they were brilliant. And they sat there. And
God bless Nigeria.
Absolutely. And they first were there. And I told Larry they were in the building, and he was really put on a great show for them. And so we're going to go and give His Excellency, present the bill to him on the next, also at High Commission House. And I think sport is a great vehicle for business. So we'd love for Larry to fight back in Nigeria and businesses to get behind Larry so we can get. Well, you guys could rule the world.
With it, because it's got the space, it's got the energy.
It's like Nigerians are great athletes. There's 180 million people. There's a huge population. They're great boxers. Talent there, and we want to make sure that we're modern legacy for Nigeria.
So this is when we stand this modern because for supporting, and the issue of senders came up to me. someone is very special to you. Command Harry.
Oh.
Harry is one of the greats. So he was there for you when you were injured. Could you put us through what happened?
So last
this man.
so last year, for the BBO,
Yeah. So what is WBO title?
so that's the World Boxing World Boxing Organization. Just like IBF, the WBO put you in the position where you fight for what title? For the IBF, it's a different governing body. So what happened? I thought we won my hand in a fight, and even though it's a split decision, I couldn't perform to my ability due to the injury, and I thought I thought my injury so severe, and the cost for the surgeries a lot higher than I afford, and I don't know who Kohome and one of the face man all the way.
So he's on.
I don't know where he finds him from, and Kohome flew over
Nigeria.
from Nigeria, flew over, and before I know it, so and this time last year, I was so upset that I lost the fight, but injury, fighting with one and lost one point, and he didn't fight. Everyone still believe I won it, but again, as we're talking about bringing fight and boxing back in Nigeria, for example, the British fighters, the American fighters, they promise go and hunt for people that have got and bring them to either England, America, or Germany for their fights. So you have the home advantage. So in this all revenue in Nigeria, we can take fights out in Nigeria. People fly over from different countries to come watch the fighters, and also the young youth as they see the Afrobeat artists, footballers, and if we can exercise that same thing with the boxing, more in, I think any sport, you got before. We've got experience, we know how it works, and if we take it to Nigeria, I would love to defend title in Nigeria. That's where I started my boxing career from. From my Ashima Boxing Club in which we don't even have we train in school.
So is that train is it still extinct?
Yeah.
So now that it you as a professional boxer, and that's where it comes in as the agent.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Because you said that's where it started from.
Yeah.
What are you doing to inspire? I'm still going to go where you're going to talk about inspiration through this, inspire other people. You as a professional and as a commercial agent, now this is there. What I know you want, like it's already giving you all the accolades. Now, of accolades, which I'm listening at most of the things, finish everything comes from you. It doesn't even have a clue. So now, he said something about me because I am someone successful where whenever you're coming from your books, and get people there, make sure.
That's actually done.
We've already back to Lagos. We took a load of boxing equipment over there and delivered it to the national team. Now, what you're rich in is talent. What you're poor in is facilities, and it doesn't need that way. You guys, trust me, you guys could rule the world at the international sport of boxing. You have to obviously wait to another World Cup before you get a chance to do that. But this man,
please, I want to cry about the World Cup. I don't want to cry about that.
Everyone's waiting for everyone's 4 years. What I'm saying is, within 12 months, 12, 18 months, this man will win a world title for Nigeria, inspire another generation. He wants to, Lucas and Joseph, want to inspire the youth. We can bring back boxers back into Nigeria and give people, not everyone's going to be a world champion, but everyone can learn and everyone can get it, and it's a great sport to do.
And for showing that you can actually achieve you can look after you can buy yourself, you can live comfortably. My best rather than boxing randomly on the road to make hands, you can box that you will inspire about. You didn't myself, which I've got marketing, and as I said, begin, I have to my own family before I can support in others, but I can't do it on my. And we've seen so many fights that have me and on a bigger place, you know, that's because they support. But myself, I just want to say thank you to the people that's different. And that's it.
That's all with that.
That's it.
Say,
you hear that? Commander Bukari, we have to say thank you.
Him, would not on this side, so people here.
Bimbola, which is who's actually so she's this
she's a wonderful woman. She's treated like family. She's been there when Larry lost. She still was there. That person. She's called him.
The big thing to Maureen Cage and Bonafi, something is very Kundayo. Now, some in so he's perfect.
He's just a guy that I'm looking up to when growing up. Okay. But just I know the moment now, I told him how agreement should be owns me and and additionally, you know, when I have one to solve.
Is there any kind of basic resources? Don't take me out on test in this. I want to use it to say, oh, insurance. So I use the insurance. The strength, the spirit.
Exactly.
Okay. So now I have to go. There's something actually dabble into the family. Are you not?
No. I've got a partner.
So kids.
So honestly, the reason why I don't because she I had the black my name my son's name is Aman and my year's daughter which she was knows red on my kind which is because the eye and this tube it just making go through all of that. That's no reason why I can't do all the so I put and I was saying to you I got interviewed after being off in and I felt like I was because I couldn't have the opportunity to get everything. I'm not listen to where Jonathan and the age I feel like something right. And then for someone in time to come and that's too much for the fact. And I was still going to and feel happy. These moves, like it's the expression is please ask for the thing. Kids really machine they build really expanding the exploring. So yeah.
So what do you do? You working side to side with him, and like you said, that you want to actually what is actually.
Well, I mean, Larry wants to fight in Nigeria. That's for it. They're in the UK, but I think we would love Nigeria if the offers there. Financially, and makes a lot of sense for Nigeria to a sporting event. That you guys hosted international
marathon
football.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Kenya.
Yeah, because only because support.
They also initially for that. But Nigeria is let's put on the and whole country behind it. Let's
we need this to come to area. We need to do the same. But outside, okay. Well, we're going to not individuals to solve this questions like Coca-Cola, like that, we need to come out and support.
So our message is led support, not some other job.
Okay.
Everyone needs success. Everyone have as well done. All need to be part. So the big corporations, the Coca-Cola. The Guinnesses, Dagos, we only get behind that because it's doing under the ring.
Now, comment of the show. I would ask the last question. What is the advice? This is question to Larry. Advice to upcoming boxers. What advice do you give anyone who is in boxing, even boxing sport?
Today I would say in no sport. Giving up not an option.
Okay.
And turning to try and be coffee. So if you put carrots in a holder beside it, you do very good at it. Yes, it is. When you put coffee, the hot water change color, and it's actually good for everyone. And don't let it into your life. Always have to leave and never give up. That's my advice.
Did you hear that from Larry Ekundayo? You hear that he's giving the good information, he's no talk, and this is a glimpse of the belt he won weeks ago. Thank you, Mr. Larry.
Thank you for having me.
Been great for coming. In case if you need to today go on his webpage, watch Iron Cloud Analytics.com and let this go. It's a K double. If you need to book anything, Larry, thank you for coming, Mr. Larry. Thank you, everyone, for watching. This is your host, Classic Star. Celebrity talk show. I've been calling it a wrap. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Bobby.
Thank you.
most brochure that send you to both and international at lace to you. Through football, weekend children's programs, British television, we cover your social and special events, banners, and British broadcast everything on it. Heritage, we've got it covered. You put our app on both Android, iOS, and Windows mobile platform. It's television, your very teacher.
So don't give up, just keep on trusting, things that happen. Keep praying and fasting. No, don't you give up. Victory's my God, you don't be afraid. Just walk right through. Keep holding on. Victory is sure. Don't you give
Oh my God. What is going on? I can't even wait. He's taking me out today. Yesterday is my birthday. And we are going out to celebrate it. Yeah, I'm looking beautiful. I know I'm wonderfully and beautifully made.
What's going on?
Sister Nyaba, welcome, ma.
You look beautiful. What's going on?
It's my birthday yesterday, as you know. And I'm going out with my boyfriend. John. He's taking me out. Traveling. That's for you. So they said that I should give it to you and you need it to for your charity business.
Charity.
Yes.
Oh, that's nice. So you're waiting for your friend now. How are you?
Don't jump.
Okay, check my stuff. I see the way you go. Don't you love check? Wow.
Hello, my sweetie.
Wonderfully created.
Want to say hello to this family?
Hello, Andy.
So we need to go. Look at the time.
I'm pressing for you. So we have to hold on. What's the matter with this stuff?
Down. Doing down. All the name of money, you can't imagine that. Taking clothes here and then sending it to Africa for the needy.
Send all those clothes to Africa for me.
You are selling it. Doing charity ministry, as she said, she's sending it to Africa to need.
My God. Don't be sick. I'm sorry to say it.
Oh my God.
I'm not trying to condemn you. But I think something is fitting your way. And you can never tell. Your sister, she might have been building mansion in Africa. She will be deceiving the charity.
Well, that's business. Me, hey, I know it well. You know, I have a very good voice as well. And I think I can start ministry.
It's true. And that is God, because you are talented and gifted.
Thank you.
Your sister can be doing business, making money, and fully people here that are sending things to Africa. She's I will do that.
Hey, I will make it.
No problem. You know that?
I will be back. See you.
Okay, we see you now.
Is it a sin to have a call over your life? Is it a sin to have a ministry of yours? Is it to answer to the call of God upon your life? Because the Lord has called me to be a charity person. To have a charity business. To help people in Africa. And I answered the call. I took the bold step to answer the call of the Lord. I used all my money. As you can see, I'm just coming from work. I have my own job. I am a carer also. I'm not spending money for charity. I even use my money to send all these things to Africa. Look at my older sister. Telling me that I'm selling these clothes to lose the money for myself. For God's sake, I work really hard to make my money. I've been to you yesterday, I'm just coming for God's sake. I have my own job for God's sake. For God's sake, they are not even married yet. If they see that, who else will trust me in this ministry of mine? Will you trust me? If I am blessed, cannot trust him. The hand of God on my life. What is the woman expect from God as a son? When you expect from God there, how are you going to show yourself in this ministry? No. Oh, yes, no. It's enough. It's enough. I am not doing it anymore. No way. No. I am not doing it anymore. No.
My child. Will you listen to the voice of a man or you listen to the voice of God? I have called you. I have chosen you on this day to look after the poor, to bless the needy, to console. Remember in my word, written in the Bible, that if I'm hungry, you give me food. If I'm thirsty, you give me drink. If I'm homeless, you give me shelter. And you are asking, what have I done this to you? And I said to you, once you've done this to myself, you have done it to me. Now, you are listening to the voice of man, not my voice. Because you are more on the journey of commission I have commanded you. Listen carefully, my daughter. There is a glorious house awaiting you in heaven. There is no sorrow. Where there is everlasting joy, where there is happiness, that is where your reward is. Not in this. Now, take up your cross and continue to journey in this way. Take up your cross and continue as I have commanded you. Do not be fear or be dismayed. Continue. Now, go! 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 I have given you the power to succeed every tribulation, and it shall be well with you.
Oh Lord, this cross is heavy for me to carry. The trials and tribulations. This ministry is a loss for me to bear, Lord. You still want me to carry on in this ministry, in this calling of mine? Who am I, Lord? Who am I to disobey? Oh, King of glory. I don't want to lose that kingdom. I don't want to lose it. I want to be partaker of your kingdom, oh Lord. That glory